Hello gymnastics parents, and welcome to another video blog on the sports psychology we're doing here at Seattle Gymnastics Academy. My name is Tamara Bodie and I am the mental skills consultant for all four of the gymnastics gyms here in Seattle. This is our final week of Imagery, so all the girls are all the teams are really excited about doing team building. So the last week of every month we do team building to reinforce the mental skill of the month, and that happens to be Imagery this week. So the team building we'll be doing for the last part of the month, the last week of the month, is actually called Minefield. And in order to complete this Minefield, the gymnasts have to use their imagery skills, and they also have to use teamwork. So they work with a partner to complete the task. So what Minefield is a maze. I start them at one side of the floor, and they are meant to go to the other side of the floor. Now, on the way, they have a lot of obstacles that they have to go under and over and through without touching, just as if it was a minefield. So if they hit a minefield, they blow up, or in this case, they have to start all the way over. The catch is there's one partner on the side that does not go in the maze, and there's another partner who is going through the maze who's blindfolded. So the partner, we call them the coach, is on the side, and they have to use their imagery skills to go inside of the gymnast who's doing the minefield. So it's great. It shows the gymnast quite a few things. First off, how important imagery is for both the coaches and the gymnast, and how to go into another person's body, essentially, to get them to understand the skill. There's also some pieces about communication, trust, that are really important for our team dynamic. So that's what we'll be doing as far as the team building activity to reinforce imagery. Another thing I actually am sprinkling in as well is stress management using imagery, and also using something called thresholds. Now, in gymnastics, there's a lot of fear, and then often that can lead to avoidance type behaviors. And we've been working on compartmentalizing as well. So the threshold is something that the athletes are able to do for themselves to help with their stress. I say thresholds are like doorways, or perhaps the tape measure at the vault runway. Some kind of physical cue that the athlete can step up to. When they step up to that cue, it's basically game time. You know, they might step through the doorway of the gymnastics gym, and as soon as they step through that doorway, they're the gymnast, and everything that happened with their friends at school, or homework assignments, or that to-do list, that kind of gets checked at the door as soon as they step through the threshold. So we've been working on that, and then also small thresholds in the gymnastics gym have a lot of positive impact. So as I mentioned before, the vault runway threshold. This really helps athletes focus up a lot. Athletes who have fear tell me all the time, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to overthink my fear issues. And one of the solutions that we've come up with is setting a spot on the floor or spot on the vault runway, so the athlete really doesn't have to ruminate or think or overthink their turn. But as soon as they step up to that threshold, they get straight into their positive mental routine. They do their go cue, like 1, 2, 3, go, and they're able to execute the skill without balking or without overthinking. The feedback I've gotten from this is really great, and it's also helped with a little bit of class management and team management. So, when an athlete steps up to the runway, no one's talking to them, no one's messing with them, they're not off task, they know exactly what they're meant to do. So the idea of thresholds has really started to take on with especially our teens who identify with this a little bit more. And another piece of the threshold concept is coming with a full intention to be your best self. So, whatever happened at school, they can take a deep circle breath before they walk into the gymnastics gym, and kind of come with an intention, like I'm going to be really motivated today, or I'm going to give it my all in my conditioning, which is really a struggle for some of them. And this also can be helpful, in other areas of their life as well. And we talk about this, perhaps you're burnt out at the end of the day. They've had school and they've had gym, and they have to go through back to their home and be around their family and their siblings, or finish their homework. So, setting up situations in their room or at their house where they might take a deep breath and then walk through a doorway and try to be the sister or the brother or the son or the daughter that they want to be, rather than feeling burnt out. And this also, hopefully will help with a little bit of getting that homework done right after they finish practice as well. So, just to recap, we're doing the team building with the minefields, and then the last piece of that is going to be a little bit more imagery used for stress management with the athletes. So if you have any questions, or you want to talk a little bit more about how to use this in gymnastics, or how to transfer it out into just life skills, if that's something that you're working on with your children, please feel free to contact me via email or phone. I'll go ahead and put that into this email as well. All right, thank you so much.